Hello and welcome to the mitosis model lesson tutorial. In this video I will cover the components of the model and additional suggested pieces of equipment needed to help students with understanding the steps involved in mitotic cell division. The model is composed of 5 different printed shapes to be used as tactile representations of the individual phases of mitosis: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and also interphase for when the cell is not going through mitotic division. The first shape represents interphase with its intact nucleus and lack of condensed chromosomes. It also includes a tactile centrosome with its 2 centrioles on one side of the shape. The second shape represents prophase, where the chromosomes have condensed in the nucleus and 2 copies of the centrosome are producing microtubules to assist in separating the chromosomes in the next phase. The third shape represents metaphase, where the nucleus has dissolved and the chromosomes are lined up across the center of the cell. The microtubules from the centrosomes are attached to each chromosome on both sides. The fourth shape represents anaphase, where the 2 sister chromatids from each chromosome are being separated and pulled to opposite sides of the cell. Finally, the fifth shape represents telophase, where the separated genetic material is being enveloped into 2 new nuclei while cytokinesis pinches through the middle of the original cell membrane, beginning to form the 2 separate cells. For clarity, it may be beneficial to print out 2 additional scaled-down versions of the interphase shape to represent the final result of mitosis. This will also help the students to understand that mitosis is part of the cell cycle, which is a continuous loop until cell death occurs. To help students understand the order of the steps, a tactile organizer can be easily produced using poster board and some form of tactile line structure to create boxes. In this example, thin wooden dowel rods were glued to the poster board to create 2 long horizontal straight lines, with additional pieces of dowel rod acting as dividers, resulting in a row of 5 large boxes. Above each box is a piece of Velcro strip that allows for large print or braille labels with the names of each step to be placed in the correct order for the model. In our example, we used braille labels to allow access for students who are braille readers. The model pieces, labels, and organizing board can be used as shown to help students remember the order of the steps involved in mitosis. In the example shown, I started by placing the individual step labels onto the organizer above each box in this order: interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. I then placed each model piece into the boxes in the correct order based on their shape. This can be utilized as a simple activity for students to do while learning about mitosis, or it can be used as an assessment to check for comprehension or mastery of the concept. Thanks for watching the mitosis model video. I hope this has given you some ideas of how to best implement using the model in your teaching. As always, a link to the STL files for the model are included in the video description below, along with the sample lesson plan.